Hello everybody and welcome back. Thank you for joining me, I'm Christo. This is the wonderful Anbennar. We are doing pretty well, it feels like, as Wex. Still a lot of growing to do. Haven't really actually increased our kind of base development much, but this is the year we get Sagumba, so looking forward to that. Should be good. Wax? You're right, it's not Wax. Wex. Nice. Wait, 100 admin power? That's much cheaper than this suggested it was going to be. Hang on. Hang on. You pay 3 admin point per development up to 100 and 6 for every development above 100. That does not add up. Oh, okay. Right. No, it was way more than that. It was like 400. Fair enough. Fair enough. Cool. Oh, look at that. We're winning the font game. Goward get wrecked. I think we're slightly bigger. Nice. What a good way to start the episode. Nice. Time for some states. Glorious. 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 I feel like there's a reason to not state this. Maybe not. It's going to mean we have to full core this. That's okay. It would mean we have to full core the capital if I stated this. I don't want to necessarily do that. I don't want to do any more full coring until we... this is what I'm going to return. To Bulasar? No, not to Bulasar. To Sagumba. Oh, wasn't there another... Oh, it's this one, isn't it? Ah, it goes back to Bulasar as well. I wanted to release this guy in just this one province. Well, there's missions associated with that anyway. Nuts. I could release him as a vassal. And then break the vassalage, I guess. What's it called? This province? I mean, this guy. Ildumar. Hey, Ildumar. If I release them as a vassal, obviously they get all the provinces, which is not what I want. I just want this province. That's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. And Bulgaria. Did I not accept this culture? No, I made it possible, but I actually forgot. There we go. Good. Nice. Look at that cultural acceptance. Glorious. So, there's something I need to do. Yes, I need to pump these dev up to 6. Nice. Nice. Yeah, a lot of accepted cultures. And we're not even going to need most of these because they're all Anbennarian. As soon as I get the Anbennarian the Anbennarian culture from this... No. This? No. This. As soon as I get the Anbennar culture from this, I will flip off this onto something else, which means you can get a cultural union, at which point, because we are an empire, we will get a cultural union with all of the Anbennarian cultures, which is bonkers. So all of these, plus... Hang on, weren't we doing something to integrate you into Anbennarian? You already are Anbennarian. Or maybe it makes the culture literally Anbennarian, as opposed to West Demarian. Is I misunderstand? Or is it this culture that we're integrating? Maybe I think it might be this culture that we're integrating. Anyway, we'll find out. We'll find out. Claim on this one, 45? 45. Okie dokie. Okay, just finished integrating these guys. Yes, 2 more of these. Getting pretty close to the age objective. May look into that. Surely we must be close. Ah, we are. Perfect. In fact, I probably missed it by a little bit. You know what? Let's use a tiny bit of that excess Imperial Authority to enable these mission trees. Because you need Woodwall needs Imperial Grace. And in fact, you know what? Maybe I use this to get these guys to like us enough. Imperial Grace is 50, isn't it? Yeah, because my problem is I need these guys to like me by 100, but they're really upset. Oh god, your opinion is 1. You urgently need improved relations. Still passing the vote? Yeah, only very narrowly though, so we should pass it like this rather than doing any more. Okie doke. Seems good. Absolute stability safeguards the stability of the Empire by securing the means for its expansion. 25% state maintenance down, which is convenient because I just wasted a bunch of money on state maintenance. And CB on people neighboring the Empire. We have how much dev? 714. Oh, no, sorry, that's adjusted, isn't it? We have 618 dev, which means we should be at the highest tier on this, I think, right? Yes, so 200 dev countries are now eligible for being forced into the Empire, and it gives aggressive expansion equal to, I want to say, like 25 or 50% of an annexation with a claim, I think. I'm not totally certain about that. You, yes, definitely don't want to disband you. New tech, military, no, probably just some military dev. Somewhere with grain. Seems good. Just keep that going. Might be a little bit higher. Higher than 50% aggressive expansion? That surprises me. Maybe it got nerfed, because it was kind of broken when they first introduced it. Don't need to be paying these forts right now. Although, now I think about it, Sugamba time, right? Or Laurent? Laurent or Goward first? Oh, it's all our stuff overriding. Right. Laurent or Goward first? Probably Laurent, right? Laurent are the ones with the Imperial provinces. I really want to, and this, I need to get these Imperial provinces and keep getting Imperial authority cranking before the Reformation kicks in. Yeah, should be good. Okay, yeah, still got the election locked down for now. Lockdown might be a bit strong. Sugamba had a marriage alliance. I wonder if I accepted that, it would have caused problems. Yeah, hey Laurent, you got a whole 21,000 men and 1,000 manpower. Sucks to be you, buddy boy. How? All of their vassals are disloyal because they're so weak. Oh, this is going to be good. Okay, to complete the relevant missions, we need... To be able to fire this, I need those 4 provinces, okay, which currently aren't in the Empire, so we shouldn't use an Imperial ban thing. Alright, so we need these 4 provinces, which means we need a war goal that lets us take land. Fortunately, we have some conquest war goals. They're allied to B-Peak? No, B-Peak! Come on, man. Dude. Oh, well. Well, that's a bit of a problem, because that means if we die right now, we lose the election. Not ideal. Got any Diplo slots available? We do not. Let's get Silverforge voting for us, so that we have that on lock. Yeah. Okay. So to get this one again, we need, yeah, those 4 provinces, and then the 3 that like us, and 100 admins. So that's very doable. And then to dismantle them, you need to own all of that. So this is going to be a kind of aggressive expansion-heavy war. I should probably... Yeah, the problem is I don't have anywhere to get... Oh, I still have relationships with you. Okay, let's break those relationships. And then we'll have a Diplo slot free to lock in another elector while we're at war with B-Peak. Seems prudent. So, hey, good old Silverforge. Welcome to being my ally. You're an attacker, so you're not going to be able to call me into that, probably. Good. Good, that gives us the election. Then you break these royal ties very soon. Good stuff. Great, back under relationship limit. Laurent probably should spy on you, but... Yeah, so I guess we're going to use one of these CBs. Like from Nurian, for Nurian, probably. It's a shame that B-Peak's coming in against us. The Minarian Temple as well. Nuts. I need them to like me for the other mission, but... we can get them done. We can get them done. Right, let's get our armies on the right side of the country. What the heck is this? That is a heck of an event. What is going on? What is this? Elven Forebear Zealots. Oh, okay, right. No, that's... I was really excited when I started reading Elven Forebears. Oh, no, they're just rebels. What the heck? You thought she was crazy at first. She asked you to excavate an entire avalanche of rocks and dig into the earth. When you uncovered a precursor hatch, a very familiar diamond-like symbol, you knew her guidance was true. Beneath the hatch was an underground chamber propped up by 4 large trunk-like pillars of a design predating the Empire. Which Empire? Empire of Anbennar or the Empire of the world-spanning elves? The tooltip for this spoiled. I mean, it's not spoiled, is it? It's just taught me about it, but I thought that was pretty funny. This, by the way, is the Infernal Court Magisterium that we're going to need to deal with soon. Beneath hatch underground chamber. Center of the chamber is just a single pedestal. Oh, this is the loading screen. Floating above it, a diamond-like shape emitting magical power. A gem the size of a fist. Teal blue of Dowster-infused energy. High-pitched garbling. Sounds like the rest of your expression. You fall to your knees except one, your lead explorer. I hear you, last fragment of God. We all hear you if you let us. Shape. Oh crap! Is this the Reformation? It's just occurred to me. This is a big pop-up. Is this the 14 points? Did your religion switch? Is everyone going to start going back to the forebear religion? Is that the Reformation? Don't tell me if I'm right, chat. Shape began to twitch erratically, switching from its shining blue appearance to one of dull black until it stops, violently embeds itself into the pedestal. Your crewmates find themselves standing up and beginning this crowd to so-called the God Fragment. We have not found the birthplace of the Empire. We may have found the birthplace of magic itself. They get a bunch of stuff. They get God Fragment Ruin until the end of the game, and that's the province, not the people. Precursor relics will be produced. And now it gets a bunch of... oh, sorry, which one was it? Wasn't it one of these, or did you just get the event? Did they have somewhere else? Oh, did they have land overseas? Did you take exploration? They did. They have a colony. Oh, crap. Okay, this is happening over here then. Reformation, I assume, Reformation, triggered by finding relics of the ancient globe-spanning precursor race. It's Graham Hancock Reformation. That's awesome. That's really, really cool. Praise the Cube. Yeah, it's RimWorld, it's Ancient Apocalypse, it's all kinds of things. No one talk about the younger Dryas. Alright. That's extremely cool. That's extremely cool and also very problematic, if I'm right, that it is the Reformation. We'll see. We'll see. So what's your colony called, by the way? It's not called like New something or other, so I can't tell anything about it that way. Interesting. Where's my other army, by the way? Down here. Okay, cool. Come up north for me. Good stuff. Should probably pay the army. When's this war starting again? The 11th month, that is. Good stuff. You guys can come over here. Alright, well, so far we've only had to deal with these Infernal Court blighters. We'll see what happens now. I should probably know more about the Regent Court if I'm going to be the great defender of them. The Canorian Paladin, the collection of gods. Because I think people ascend to the Regent Court, but I don't know if that's contested. Like, are the elves still complaining that there should only be 8 divines? Or are they kind of on board with the new people that ascended? How do you feel about this new turn of events, Moon Elves? You're the people I want to ask about this. Interesting. Cool. Okay, I have just learned something. If we take one that aligns with us, we get events that give us modifiers, which seems cool. Good one. Yeah, okay, interesting. This guy is not a mage, by the way, which is not thrilling. It's unfortunate. Unfortunate. Alright, hey Laurent. Where's this truce up? I know I just checked, but I'm chomping at the bit. Oh, hang on, we haven't got a Seize Land coming to you. Good. More innovativeness? Probably not. Just a little bit more dev. Probably. Livestock is one of the ones that you can build extra bonuses. Yeah, soldiers' households get extra bonus in livestock. Cool. So, mill deving livestock does make sense. Let's do a few of those just to stay under the cap. I did refocus on admin, didn't I? Yep. Good. And when can I remove these edicts, by the by? Not until the third... Is that the first or the third month of next year? I can't remember what date format this uses. It's probably the sensible one. It's probably the first. Finally, study progress. One more of those and we're done. I should probably stop by on Laurent, even though we have some really good magical sieges. Well, 4 is, yeah, not nearly as good as we have become accustomed to, shall we say. Okay, so let's just keep working. Yeah, the coalition is a little troubling. Let's keep working on trying to keep that in check. I really don't want to have to deal with the coalition while we're going against Laurent. And we're going to want to take, yeah, a bunch of non-claimed land. And it's high dev too. If I released that guy, would that be enough? It wouldn't, right? I'd have to go to war with them to force them into the Empire. Yeah. I could... Who wants this land? You do. I could ally this guy, call them into the war, feed them this land. They would add it to the Empire. Probably. But I'd be banking on the AI adding it to the Empire after they cored it. Which is not something I relish. They pretty much always add their land to the Empire. I think that's actually a quite a good strategy. Do you want it as well? You urgently want it. Okay. Yeah. They're allied to these guys, so maybe I don't want to empower them if they're going to be... Yeah, Luther's going to come and spread the good word about our Lord and Saviour, the Cube. It doesn't seem good. Yeah, let's... Oh, hang on, have you got a truce with Laurent? You do. Do you have a truce with Laurent? You do not. Okay, well that settles that. Let's ally Wineport. And we're going to try and call Wineport into this war, which they'll do for land. And we'll feed them this land, and then they'll add it to the Empire for us, which means we don't have to take the aggressive expansion. We'll take the aggressive expansion for taking these 2 provinces. And then we can... Does this give us claims? Yeah, permanent claim on Upper Bloodwine, which is this bit. And then we can go from there. Good. That works. Nice. I'm quite pleased with that plan, to be honest. I think that's quite a prudent little AE avoider. I'm going to call people in, partly just for the sake of it. Oh, although not you, because I need your favours to be spent on trust instead. Also, I should start fabricating on the Magisterium so we can kick those devil worshippers off my trade node. Hello. I'm here for your land, and I've got friends. You've got a lot of troops over there, but sad news for you. Actually, I think we can afford to call you. Most of them aren't going to come help. Who could I get in? In Bavar, we could probably get them in. What is called? You know what? We got loads of trust. Let's just check. Whoa, why is your trust in me so low? We have been to war with them a bunch, I guess. What does prepare for war give you? Is it plus 20? Plus 20. Yeah, not quite enough. Not quite enough. No matter. We'll be fine. That one, these. Do I want to full call any of these guys? Adds in West Ham, so probably not. Rubyhold doesn't add anyone else in, so may as well. Although, I'm not going to want to take anything off Rubyhold, am I? No, probably not, so no point really. Well, no point not, actually. May as well. Well, no, yeah, no point not. Cool. As soon as our diplomat's free, the Great War of the Peninsulas begins. We have a very slight numbers advantage. Well, not as slight when you factor in cannons and things, but still fairly slight numbers advantage. Looks pretty unfavourable to us. But you got to remember, these vassals do not like Laurent, and they're going to like him even less when I give them a good smack upside the head and take out some of their armies. Alright. The cannons go marching in to the nearest fort. We'll flank them and play a little conservative on the sieges to start with. And yes, I will be feeding as much of this as possible to Wineport. Wineport, you finished your other coring, yes? Yes, good. Good stuff. We didn't get the Expand Empire CB on anyone, I think. Oh no, we did on you. Is that it? I think that's it. Just this guy. Do you have to border someone for Expand Empire, or does the Empire have to border them? I think it's Empire. I'm pretty sure it's Empire, actually. Well, I'm glad I took these random little bits here and there for adjacency's sake. That will hopefully make it easier to crush the Reformation. I wonder if it still has, please don't tell me if you know, chap, I wonder if it still has Sense of Reformation, and hence the old cross your fingers at the center of Reformation is in someone's capital and then yoink it, but we'll see. Yeah, with BPEC is not great, but we still have the election locked down via these two. There is someone else with 2 votes, but we are the Emperor, we break ties. But if Wineport goes and starts sieging them, they will defend themselves. So it's bad strategy. So there's their army, 30,000. Haven't got any siege magic to be used. But you know what? I've got the best, and I'm pretty sure this is part of the whole theme of the game, right? I have the best magic of all. A gun. So let's just speed things along here so that we can get in there and relieve our ally potentially. Good stuff. And their capital is right there. It's right there. Occupied by Woodwell. Ah. That's inconvenient. Oh no, we gave Woodwell cause on this, didn't we? Yeah, Woodwell, you can have that. No problem. I'd kind of rather you let me have this one, so I have some adjacency to my new thing I'm going to get claims on, but I guess I can take it anyway because it's adjacent to the Empire, so... That's right, isn't it? You can take... Is that true? You can core adjacent to the Empire? I'm not sure it is, actually. In which case we might have to take Old Port for ourselves. Not a big deal if so. Yeah, there goes the Wineport chappies. Getting rolled and smoked down here by Rubyhold. Rubyhold, are you particularly scary for any reason? You've got a 4 mil leader, but he's not magical. Yeah. I'm not too worried. Once we're through here, we'll be cruising. Did I raise the maintenance on my forts? I did. Good. It looks like I did on some of them, because the capital fort's still down, but that should be okay. We're only at war with people on the other side of the peninsula. All good. Oh, we can call in Ivar. You've got over something. Yeah, sure. Come help. We got plenty of favors, and I need to bump up your trust a bit more. I don't know how intelligent the Reformation is. I do like that in M&T it's quite reactive to how you've been playing. So, like, you know, oppressed minorities within the Emperor's land will flip in a similar way to, you know, Jan Hus style. But I assume it's much more vanilla than that. So I don't think we'll be getting any advantages to that. Yep, Wineport is getting rolled and smoked. They're already at 0 war enthusiasm. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, that's actually really bad. They are just about to white peace. I was a little bit overly cocky. Woodwell, do you want this land as well? You don't. But once this revolt is killed, it will actually increase their war enthusiasm quite substantially. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. Back up to 17. Jolly good. That is funny. And once again, the best magic is a gun. So we'll blow those walls down. We'll huff. And we'll puff. And we'll blow those walls down. Excuse me. What are you doing here? Stop that. In Rahen, there is a more interactive Reformation. I have no idea where that is. But that's cool to hear. Oh, Woodwell, what are you doing, man? Getting caught out. They think I'm going to come and reinforce them. But I'm going to do the AI thing where I stand next to them. No, I'm not, because we won the siege. Let's go. You can never have too much money. So true. Oh, but they did still get stacked right before I got there. Ooh, you guys have a really good... I assume that's a wizard general. I'm pretty sure because they have over 6 shock, they must be a wizard general. I don't think there's any other way for someone to have that much shock. But we'll see. We'll see. Okay, so yeah, the chatter that said we need to stop the wine port from being pieced out was actually entirely correct. I humble myself and take back my doubting. If we could kill their fleet... Oh, crap! Never mind, they're killing our fleet. I'm so bad at prioritizing the navy. Got them there. Can we make this trip? We can't. Could I if I had military access through you? Could I make this my entry point? I don't think I could. So we need to get our cannons down on this province pronto. We have pretty good odds of winning this siege before they win this one. Oh, crap. Yeah, well, so much for that plan. Damn. Do they have cores on any of it? So, how is this aggressive expansion going to look? Oh, it's only 30. Ah, little baby aggressive expansions, no problem. We can make it work without it. Without the plan, that is. Doom, 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 doom. So yeah, the peace deal is going to look something like this, and then you want this as well, right? Yeah, so you can have that. It looks something like this. Yeah, so that causes. We're taking 21 from Vern. If I take that away, we're taking 15 from Vern. Oh, maybe that doesn't work. Oh, sorry, no, they're my subject, aren't they? I completely forgot they're my subject. Okay, well, that's less useful then. Oh, this is cool. They've got 2 cities, and then there's the entrances into the hold. That's so cool. How deep did they get, by the way? It's currently an underground hold. Those are the best kinds. Okie dokie. Yeah, our subject is getting well and truly full occupied, but I'm okay to slow play this. A loan offer from these guys. Sure. I'll have to pay 4% interest yearly for 5 years, which will be, you know, 2%, sorry, 8%. What am I saying? 4% for 5 years, which will be 20% the value of the loan. And then I'll refuse to pay once it's over. Glorious. 80% free money. Seems good. I could return province to Solon. True. Good point. Thank you. Let's take direct control of these provinces now that I remember that they're my subject. No reason for us not to get the piddling little bit of income that they are worth while occupied. Yeah, so we can return... Oh, that's... Yeah, I really need to get around to modding this screen. I could probably do that quite quickly, but... I'll do that tomorrow, maybe. I want to make it this tall and maybe that wide. Just huge. I don't see any reason why. Yeah, I think we could do that. That'd be pretty doable. It's going to be quite a bit of fiddling, because I bet I'm going to have to move that and that and that and that and that and that and that all individually, but it'll be doable. Anyway, Royland. To who? Just Solon, yeah. And then the one to Madeleine, Madelrare, or whatever. You're in the Empire these days, aren't you? Yeah. So I could do that. No particular reason to, because it makes the Empire stronger, but that doesn't do that much for me. It's going to be AE free land once we annex the Empire, but I mean, who knows how this Reformation is going to go. God, there's a lot. There's a lot. Oh, sorry, that was Conquer. It makes more sense then. There's a lot. Where's the tree one? There they are. So that still causes aggressive expansion, but a bit less. This probably seems good. Yeah, we are going to destroy Laurent. The way we destroy them is this mission. Take the capital, and then they're roasted and toasted. We could do this in one war, but I think the coalition would be untenable with this CB, so we're going to keep it simple. Maybe I should take Red Fort, just to mean that we can win the next war really fast. Yeah, let's take the fort. I'm not going to take all of it. I think I'm going to go a little bit gentler than that. That'll be okay. Hey, BPEC, by the way, you can go just as soon as you want. You can be out of this war. Magisterium is fabricating claims on us. Dude, calm down. They are upsettingly aggressive. Yeah, I don't think I can get you out of the coalition. Or you. Nope. You. The fact that I've really annoyed all the people I really need to have high opinion of me is... well, it's suboptimal, is what it is. 50 opinion is probably good enough. 30... I wonder if we could make Abencost like us again. I love that they have Abencost restored opinion while we have Abencost. Sad that the dynasty has run out there, but still, it's good while it lasted. You wouldn't be attacking my poor little bodyguard, would you? You wouldn't attack a bodyguard. Think that I wouldn't come to his defense. Ooh, Emerald fashion. Real princes, long renowned for their extravagant parties. Lots more expensive. I think we have someone. Oh, they are backing this fight. I don't like your odds though. Anatomical theatre. Local doctors began to pay good money for fresh corpses. Yeah. Did the notice, that's fine. There we're through. Easy stack wipe here. I think we're going to win this fight. The reinforcements will get there in time. Yes. Oh, they have more reinforcements of their own as well. You know what I'm going to do? We're going to be there on the 19th. It's just too late for me to switch in the good general. And they break. Nice. And now we can catch these guys out. Leaving behind one to make sure that wall break doesn't get abandoned. Nice. And we've got these guys here as well. Ooh, that's actually not a great fight, but 3 shock advantage and a discipline advantage. Oh my god, dwarves. Why is your tactics so bad? You have the same Miltech as me, don't you? Oh no, we're at 7. My bad. Nice. That works out. That works out. How are we still at 0 war score? What's the war goal, by the way? It's this province, isn't it? I'm playing like an AI. Don't even remember what the war goal is. Finally! Finally! We're out of this damn magical study. It took us so long. God. You're nothing like your father, Lorraine IV. We all miss him. We all miss him dearly. I don't think I need to siege this guy, because they are... The desire is negative, actually. But I don't think I need to worry about it. Lorraine's going to spend a bunch of Diplo points annexing them. When they succeed, it's going to lower their Diplo rep, meaning that they're even less able to keep their other vassals loyal. Seems fine to me. This is a 52 war score peace deal. We have loads of manpower though, so there's not really any reason for me to not just kind of pig-headedly hammer at these sieges. And we have loads of available force limit too. Let's raise some more cannon. Like, a lot more cannon. And start blasting through some of these. Now we're finally talented in enchantment. So I'm going to get immediately diplomats active. Try and burn down this AE. And yes, let's start seeing what we can do to the walls of these dwarven holds. Yeah, the extra cannons, got to be careful with them. They are expensive. Don't want them to die en route. Nearly time for a government reform. Love that. Can we... No, you can't lower autonomy at war, can you? Don't think we need this Miltech, realistically. Excuse me. You go join this guy. Yeah, normally I would be min-maxing my sieges much more than this, trying to take less attrition, but right now, I don't think we need to, and the fact that we are cruising through them is certainly emboldening. Their numbers haven't dropped. Their manpower sure has. Excellent. You know what else we should do? We should make one of our subjects pay for these forts. I love doing that. So what might dent your manpower pool? I'm not sure it will, to be honest. I'm not sure it will. We'll see. But we're earning 1,000 a month. So we'd have to be taking... I mean, how much attrition are we taking in this siege, for example? It's 1% of 17,000. It's only 170 a month. So, I mean, even if you combine all our current sieges, we'd have to lose quite a lot in battles for it to actually mean that we were net negative. Have I done the maths on that right? I'm taking 1%? 1% of this? Move the 0, 2 + 2 to the left? Yep. Little insight into my mental math skills there. You're taking that move? Wow. I know you're meant to be stubborn, dwarves, but in an ancient forest with a 6 disadvantage in the shock phase? Yeah, I wouldn't have advised it. Let's go knock the dwarves out of this war. You got a bunch of money hiding in that hold that you could give me? 165 gold? Call that a hoard? Embarrassing. Embarrassing. Ah, we need to do this. Or we're going to lose out on the opportunity. I think I will. I'm liking this innovativeness push we've got going on. The all-power costs are good. I remember... Oh, crap. Laurent is over here, and I have raised cannons with no support. I remember the days. I remember the days when innovativeness was the only all-power cost modifier. I remember many years before there was even an all-power cost modifier, in fact. Now I think about it more. Yeah. Can 3 cannons beat a cav? Probably not, to be honest. Let's raise a single infantry to come help. What are you up to, Goward? You know what you should do, Goward? You should attack Laurent and retake your land. Right now would be convenient, if you wouldn't mind. Oh, here's where the army are. They're trying to take the other side of that city. They're seeing their opportunity. They know they can't win in the south, but maybe they can unite Vistwall. Show these dwarves what real engineering looks like. Oh, they are coming for me. Oh no, it's them going in with the cav. It's cav v cav. And it looks like the elves, less morale but more tactics. With no leader, I'm sending the cannons in. With the cannons, I think they can win. What a janky fight that was. Oops, sorry bodyguards, I completely missed you there. You should retreat. BPEC. Okay, we got a city off you. You ready to peace out? Nearly. Very nearly. I'm going to send an army back for the cannons, I think. I don't want to risk them. Got the ticking war score. As soon as the war score's finished ticking up and we peace out a couple of their allies, I think this is a done deal. Let's try and merge up some of our fleets. I don't think they're going to get caught. Yeah, nice. Good stuff. Who's still trying to protect trade, by the way? Oh, the Sugumbar army is protecting trade down here. Well, if no one's bothered you yet... Oh, these guys are on the way, actually. Never mind. Get in port. Again. I'll risk 1 to try and save this army, because they have a good general. Oh, I'm not going to get there in time, are we? Never mind. Never mind. They'll raise another. Let's try and bring the cannons over while the boats are out of position. Alright, more improved relations. You. And should I be improving relations? I probably should be improving relations with people this side of the pond. Just so that we can, excuse me. Just so that we can, make sure that we don't get the coalition from all the new aggressive expansion on this side, because we're kind of new to causing aggressive expansion over here, apart from our one little yoink there. So I'm being told that sieging holds is brutal. I look forward to seeing what brutal looks like, because we are going to try and siege this hold. It doesn't have a fort, which feels like it's going to make it not too bad. What's it got in terms of bonuses? I'm not seeing many. It doesn't seem like it's going to be that difficult. But maybe I am being hubristic. Let's find out. 21% chance it just falls. Seems kind of doable. Seems kind of eminently doable. Because, once again, not happy. Ah, they've trapped my cannons. No. Okay, you guys grab them. The ticks are long. Are they? Yeah, there we go. From Dwarven Hold 25% and level 2 10%, and they've got Dwarven Military 10%. Yeah, so I mean 45% longer ticks straight out of the gate is pretty big. We've got some real dedicated Ruby Hold haters in chat, by the way, which I'm really enjoying. Ruby Hold having no fort in it tells you everything you need to know about them. Because it really looks like we are obliterating them. You could do with some cannons, couldn't you? Send some cannons over to them. Look at the allies flee. B-Pig doesn't want to fight me just because they're good people at heart. They just felt the need to honor the alliance, you know. B-Pig I respect. Ruby Depths occupied. Them. Let's see if we can get some kills here. 42% chance now. There's a surrender. I mean, yeah, we are losing some manpower, but... Ooh, that fight's not perfect. Oh, but their 5 fire advantage is doing not much. Oh, they took 1,000 casualties in a phase where they had an advantage. That's pretty good. Pretty good. Alright. Crush them here, and we are going to win this, I think. Oh, a second wave of reinforcements, maybe not. Oh, it's close. Tactics advantage is just so impactful, though. All glory to us. One diplo rep. Nice. I'm going to keep that around for as long as possible. Sadly. You know what we're going to do to insult them? Oh, I thought we could retreat to the hold. We won on the casualty ratio. With them having no manpower, that's fine. Oh my god, Lorraine has 3,000 men. That's funny. BP, do you want to go? They do. They do. Give me some war reps, and we'll call it all in good fun. Want that alliance back, BP? Not yet, huh? Okay. You guys can come down out of the mountains. Let's see if we can take a quick little bit of revenge for that fight. What do I want from you, by the way? I mean, I can't force you into the Empire. I could vassalize you if I really wanted to cause some problems. Although, actually, it's not much aggressive expansion, because they're a different culture group, and they're a different religion group, which means that modifies it down a lot. Could do. Is there a mission associated with them? I kind of want to make sure we're seeing the missions. Doesn't look like it. It would be down here, I suspect. No mission? Cool. Yeah, so maybe we just subjugate them. Because that's not much aggressive expansion. It's partly because, I mean, it is causing 43 with someone, but that's probably them. Probably would. I think it would be a bad idea. We can always do it in a future war if we need to. Yeah, I think we leave them be. Take some money, take some trade. Yeah, I think that's okay for now. They've got peasant rebellions. Peasants are like, why didn't you build us a friggin' fort? There'll be tales told of the foolishness, and it's going to fall this tick. There we go. Get them, and then on to the next siege. And we should focus on sieging someone that's an ally rather than a vassal, like Riviera, so we can knock them out. Just killing this. Yeah, actually, you know what? I shouldn't be killing their peasants, should I? Or maybe I'll just keep them occupied just for the war score. No, there's a fair amount of money in it for us. Let's take the money. Bye, dwarves. Plus it means they stop fighting us. Do they have an army still? They did not. Oh, I thought that might black flag this guy. No matter. We'll take out their peasants for them. Take it as an insult. A wyvern in Dame's Cross. Crap. Our adventurers, they're okay right now. They'll do fine. They'll do fine. You, by the way... Yeah, I mean, you're welcome to leave as soon as you want, with our allies just sieging around in the north. Ah, yes, I need to get out of war with this guy as soon as possible so we can start improving relations. You're in the Empire, I mean, yeah. No problems with that, that god thing yet. If it is the thing. It could still not be, and I could be being trolled. That would be funny. Don't correct me, chat. Exiled soldiers wish to join the reclamation of Iscan. Are we doing that? Rumors budding. Adventuring companies are achieving in Iscan and spread to refugee communities. Switch to tolerating them rather than integrating them. A right to fight. Adventurers get some loyalty. Or they shouldn't waste their lives on misguided desires. Yeah. Oh, we switched to tolerance that way as well? I like the integration. Cause of True Faith is okay, though. I'm not spending admin and Diplo right now. It's in short supply. 20% chance we just get the manpower and they kind of settle down. Yeah, it's not good. It's not good. We'll get more of these events in the future, though. I'm agonizing over a very small modifier. I think we'll just take the money. Hopefully we'll get an option to switch back to integrating in the future. Because we were on tolerance to begin with anyway. Yes, I will extend the monopolies. Just give us some money. Do we want to upgrade this? Spy action costs. Ah, yes, it gets the rest of expansion. We should get this started, really. Very expensive, but hey, we'll just go to war with the dwarves again. How you doing? Ready to give up yet? No? And that's not even quite all we want. They're getting close, though. I love it when this happens. They're black flagged, so they don't know that they're about to get into a battle. Because they're exiled, so they don't think they get it. Dump manpower there. Ah, that's a good point. Yeah, we can spend manpower on this if we want to. But I'm going to do that once straight away. That's how confident I am in this war with Lauren. It's a power play, really. War breach. Is it a level 1 fort? No. Yeah, I'm going to min-max the attrition here just a little bit. Oh, right, and they actually have occupied this land, haven't they? Let's... probably shouldn't split up quite that much. Right, I sent this army home? No, Christo, they shattered, retreated. Go back up these guys so they have some cannon bonuses, and then we're going to go to 4 cannons per army, I think. We can afford that. 5 in this one, so just 1 more cannon. Get them up to 6. Oh, there is 1 more cannon right here. Perfect. You two go over here. Good. How are we doing in the north? Allies being driven back. Unfortunate. Not a big deal, though. Also, should probably be... What should we be doing? Making sure our relations with you are topped off. They are. And we're married to you still. 39 still. Still a good chance. Oh, in fact, you will transfer as trade power. Yeah, I'll take that. By all means. By all means. And Dovewell, did I set you to send us trade power? Sorry, Woodwell? I did not. Should have. Stalin, you can come in as well. Good. Good, good, good. Okie doke. What should I bring in these Diplos? Yeah, I mean, in terms of Diplo vassalization right now, yeah, we vassalize a lot of people. A lot of people. Which is, yeah, starts to become fairly normal once you have, what are we at now? 7.35 Diplo. Diplo rep, rather. It's pretty freaking good. Election is locked down. BP is voting for us, even though they don't even have a positive opinion. What glorious sorts they are. Where else? Finally got yours positive with that alliance. Let's keep yours topped off. Coalition would spoil my day. Good stuff. Alright, so you guys, let's go marching in. And now that we have something to spend all our excess manpower on, I will try and be a bit more efficient in terms of how I spend my men's lives. They'll be glad to hear that, no doubt. This is a level 2, isn't it? Yeah. Good stuff. In fact, you could start this one. How's our economy? Still pretty great. I would like a bunch more money, as always. So I think I'm not going to expand the size of the military too much more, even though we could definitely afford it. I'd rather keep scaling the military. And yeah, our allies and vassals are just keeping them busy in the north. Making some progress, but mostly just keeping them busy while we push in here. North Westfall has taken some land. Could give North Westfall some land. Could be funny. But, I mean, you have it cord. Are you in the Empire? No. Elk Marsh, sorry. You're welcome in the Empire if you want. That they might accept, actually. You don't feel threatened by Goward? You should. Oh, you're allied to them. Okay, fair enough. You know what? I take it back. I take it back. That's more reasonable than I thought. So, you can go. For sure. I'll take that trade power. Do they get... I hope they don't. They do. They get an opinion boost for transferring trade power to us when we enforced it on them in a peace deal. That's funny. Well, Stack momentarily scared me before I remembered. These guys have the correct opinion about the future of Lawrence Empire and are not gonna do anything. Lawrence, 1,000 men, 0 manpower. Love it. Love it. How's their fleet, by the way? Still a little scary. Promising trader. I'm okay. We've already got this guy who's seriously discounted. So I think we're okay. Ooh. Separatists. Under slightly different circumstances, I would let them succeed. I think as is, we should fight them back. There's that. Keep on keeping on. Good stuff. Excuse me. This is very cocky of me. I really shouldn't have abandoned these guys here. But you know what? It just kind of feels like it's going our way. You can go from there to there, can't you? Yeah. It just feels like it's going. Oh, although they are coming south, so you better hurry back north. Don't. Oh, I'm such an idiot. Do I stay the course? They're gonna be there in 20 days. How long until you're there? 5 days. So I think they'll survive. I'm risking it to try and keep the siege progress. 6 days. Yeah, I think we're going to make it. Thank goodness. Oh, that was very stupid of me. Oh well. We made it work. Sport physicians abroad. No. That is event. You know what? I should make a submod which just disables a whole bunch of events where I always press the same thing, because they're not engaging. They don't add anything to the game. Maybe the first couple of times you see them, but I've probably seen that event, I don't know, maybe 400 times. And it'd be completely trivial to add a submod that just removed it. So I should do that. I'm not exaggerating when I say 400, by the way. I genuinely think I've probably seen that event 400 times. Someone tell me the mean time to happen. And then I can probably work it out. Ooh. A lord prefers a half-elf bastard. Prominent noble in our realm, known for their impotence, has recently had a... Oh, I thought it was going to be for us. It's just for some random other guy. Damn. They generally buy year pulses. Yeah. That's such a shame. I thought we were going to get a half-elf mage as an heir. I can do that for money. Sure. Hurt the noble loyalty a little. Not a big deal. Alright, Laurent, you've got to be just about ready to call it, right? Surely. I mean, I was getting beaten up, and I don't even want much from you. Riviera, you want to go yet? Not yet. If we get one siege on them, they probably will. So I could do a bunch more to them, but I think we're just going to do it with the mission tree. I think it's the most AE efficient way. Oh, yeah! We can humiliate. Okay, never mind. We're going to do a bunch more damage still. We are almost dipping on power projection, so a little bit of boost there would be well worth it. Well worth it. You continuing on. Glorious. Just going to keep each army's respective troops relatively nearby so that we're not losing track. A reform time! Nice! Alright. Clergy privileges. Monthly war exhaustion down is pretty good. That's pretty good. And loyalty 10, clergy 10. We've already empowered them quite a lot. That would put them at 94 when they don't have to climb the clergy, assuming we have 2 diets summoned on cooldown, which we basically always do. So yeah, probably don't want to do that. It was fun though. Curtail the privileges, reduce unity 10%, admin tech cost 10%. I mean that adds up over time. Influence down a bit. It's probably good. We got them very influential. Temples and cathedrals give the province plus 33% local tax modifier and minus 2 local unrest. I assume that's additional. And 5% influence. So temples basically get twice as good. Cathedrals get 30% better. That's pretty freaking good. 5% influence is, yeah, it's still not great. They'd be at 90%. But we could get rid of one of their things if we needed them to. If we needed to, we'd have to complete one of their agendas first. Most of the time, but that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Maintain the balance of power. Ooh, no, never mind. I mean that's good. Don't get me wrong. 30%, 33% tax in basically eventually every province is really good. But a diplomat. To be fair, I have 4 idle diplomats right now. You know what I should do? I should put some diplomats on outraged countries to make my one on allies while I'm not using them so much. I do love diplomats. Separate the clergy from the state. We can't do it because we need innovative or tolerance. Maximum tolerance of heretics up by 1, but not actual tolerance of heretics. Interesting. Disables no, never mind. Followers of many gods can swap personal deities every 5 years. Swapping changes every opinion of people plus 25. 1 legitimacy. So it's between temple rights and this. This is effectively plus 33% local tax modifier. And obviously it changes later in the game as trade becomes more and more important. But right now, tax is 1/3 of our income. So that's just straight up plus 10%. Not net, sorry. 10% gross income once we have all the churches built. It's got to be that, hasn't it? Yeah, it's got to be that. We're going to need to revoke a clergy privilege, though. For sure. Otherwise, it's going to be a real problem. And so now, does it display that on this screen? I don't think it does. I don't think this is calculating with that in mind, unfortunately. Which is understandable. Let's keep building these then. Right, so we need you to peace out. If you peaced out right now, we could get the peace deal we wanted. Everyone else is at low, but you're the only one that's been kind of spared. South Vistwall is going to fall. I wonder if we siege, if we have South and North Vistwall as subjects, whether they unite. We'll see. Can I get? I mean, I could take the long way around. I think I'm going to. Let's take this army and divert to go and beat up Rivera so that they get peace out, I think. Good stuff. Oh, you're independent, huh? Oh, yeah, you're the one that had land down here, right? Yeah. Well, you're definitely going to join the Empire soon. That'll be good. Claims on this whole region is so good. It's going to be very fun. Very fun. There's no Reform Desire tracker, is there? No. Convert. I like it when there's nothing here. It just looks really out of place. Convert. Looks like it's genuinely trying to proselytize. It's weird that you can click the general you already have on that screen. Right, you guys can rally up. We'll have you just roam around, causing problems. Switch the two cannons to the other army. Folklore and folktale and superstition. The illiterate peasants know their superstitious nonsense. They migrate out of our lands. We get -2 unrest, or +5 unrest in Avoncost until they migrate away. Are they giving us any advantage here? There's so many modifiers. Oh yeah, nice modifiers. Although plus that's a lot of autonomy. It wouldn't be in vanilla, but that's actually so much autonomy that the autonomy here is rising. Yeah, sorry. I'm going to have to ask you to leave. We can't have autonomy rising in this province. They host and they've moved. So they've gone to one of our other provinces. Yeah, you can go somewhere else for now. It's fine. Let's blast these walls down. Let's get this wall done. I want to be back at war with Goward. So to be back at war with Goward, oh, I shouldn't have spent that money. Nuts. I need the money for this, don't I? Yeah, so Westkeep and Rupillion need the 6 production. And then we just need the 1,000 gold. Ah, sorry, and Westkeep needs a counting house. Oh no, we can't build because we're building this? Nuts. Okay, we're really going to start throwing manpower at that thing. One of the things I really like about Great Works is they didn't feel forced to make them scale with size. I think, yeah, you know what? You're so right, chat. 20,000 manpower can fix that right up. There we go. First level complete. 10% spy action modifier. Not that useful, but right now, useful for that. So we'll take it. But yeah, I need to be getting that money. So we can start building now. And then once this is finished, we'll save up money till it's finished. But if we haven't got enough money by the time, I'll just take loans to make the 1,000. And we'll do this because I want to be able to do this, which we could do if we just sent them a small gift. And then we need some money, so again, just take out the loan. And this gives us the claims and things we need to do another nice war against Goward. Should be good. Great. Okay, I don't think I need Yeah, I don't really need to be pushing any more in. Like this is fine, and we now do have a bit of a manpower problem. So, I think all's well. We're still cranking out that Imperial authority. Still peace internally in the Empire. We've had peace internally in the Empire for so much of this game. Oh, there's Riviera's army. Nice. Beating that up should deter their presence in the war. Unfortunately, they flee behind their forts like the cowards they are. I really want this. That harsh treatment province cost modifier is going to be so useful in the Age of Absolutism. Should have been handing out these forts. Stellan, how do you feel about paying for a whole... which is my format mode? There it is. How do you feel about paying about a whole bunch of extra forts? Good. Good stuff. Must remember to take them back. That's someone in chat helpfully pointed out after the end of the war. Is there stuff to loot anywhere around here? Yeah. Go ahead and split up and loot. Alright, now. Just do a quick little wafer thin carpet siege. And then I'm sure we'll be able to piece them out for some cash. Oh, hello. Didn't realise there were some enemies around these parts. Okay, should do it. Hello, I'd love you to break your alliance with Lawrence so we can fight them more easily next time. I'd like your war reps and I'd like all your cash. We're going to need 45 war score for that. Very doable. Very doable. Let's rally up and drive them. Troll corpses found. Nice. They're not territorial except for their own kind. When foos run out, they migrate. Okay, so that wasn't actually our adventurers that did it, it looks like. It's just a... just the way of trolls. Good stuff. I think we're going to be able to get enough war score without having to take another fort off them. We'll see. Yeah, just getting that loot. Effectively just making the units a little bit cheaper. Usually you can actually start making your way home, honestly. I think this war is wrapping up. Got any... Yeah, we do have some... It highlights where they are on the map now? Since when? That's really helpful. Let's go deal with those separatists. That's really good. I'm a big fan of that change. Whenever it was made, which might have been a very long time ago. Well, you got some more money, huh? I'll have that too. Yeah, we are going to need to take quite a bit more if we want to do this. How much money are they making? I mean, if they have that much, probably a fair amount. I do want the war reps. But I'd also like to get to peace. Oh, hang on, it was from ongoing battles. Yeah. We could handle... I do rather have the war reps than the instant gratification, I think. Let's get these sieges done. And this siege kind of occupation pressure applied. Stuff. You two come over here as well. Let's just try and put as much pressure on them as we can so that we can extract as much as possible from them. They're swimming for peace? Yeah, I bet they are. Yeah, we don't need the war score against Loyalty. You guys can actually go home as well. Where's that other... That's not a big one, but just come back down here. Great. Okie doke. And yeah, this was a long war by our standards recently, for sure. But gave us a chance to burn down a lot of aggressive expansion, I think. Excuse me, my aggressive expansion. Yeah, down to only 56 and 51 on some of these neighboring people. That's a very significant reduction in aggressive expansion compared to what we were looking at earlier. And it completes the securing of Anbennar, which is a wonderful milestone. We might even be able to get the Defender of Anbennar done. The problem is going to be just a couple of these guys really don't like us. But let's start working on all of them, see what we can do there. We can come back from Laurent. We don't need that spy network anymore. You can go. How much money can I have? I can have all of it. Wonderful. Wunderbar. We'll take that treaty as soon as we can, and then we are out of here. Thank you for the cash. We're going to spend it on iron mines I'll use to kill you next time. So from you, I don't want to make this truce needlessly long, but I do... Oh my days. Holy crap. They have so much money. Jesus. Okay, well, I'd love all of your money. Very nice. So, forts. Yes, forts. Thank you, chat. Thank you, chat. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Swap all this back to us and take a look at what we need here. So, is there a Cass Hill return that we can do? Yes, but it's not to who we wanted to go to. Who else has cores here? No one useful. Madarena likes the province, but no one useful. Okay. Couldn't we return this to someone? Yeah. So Madarene, we can return this one to. Which I think is what we might have already been doing, actually. What's it called? Nurion. So give them that. We take these. Return these. That one's going to Salorn. That one's going to our vassal. Does anyone else have a core here? Yeah. You've died, though. Eslin has a core here. Okay, you're not my subject. Yeah, perfect, perfect. Okay. So instead of giving that to Woodwell, they don't need that for the mission. I'm pretty sure they just need these two. What's it called? Odor. Ah, they occupy it. Right, right, right. Or do they? Odolin. I must have just been missing it. This list is way too small. Odor into Woodwell. There it is. Okay. Instead, give it to them. Nice. They need Odor in too? You sure? For hang on. Not that one. This one. This one. They need all of the Woodwell and Carteria region. Ah, it is in the region. I thought it was just these two. Thank you for the correction. Much appreciated. That would have been very annoying. So we will indeed give it to Woodwell. Glorious. Now, what else do we want? I do want to humiliate them, but do we need to? Because we're taking land from them, which is going to give us lots of power projection, and we're going to go to war with them again, which will completely obliterate them, which will give us a bunch more power projection. So I'm not sure we need to. In which case we could just take war reps and keep the war shorter. So keep the truce quite a bit shorter, 3 years shorter. Because every 10% of war score you take adds another 10 years. Sorry, another 1 year to the truce. I think this is the play. Oh, hang on. Hang on. And this. I think this is the play. Keep the truce 2 years shorter than if we took other stuff. And we really don't need anything else here. Well, I'd quite like to annul their alliance with B-Peak, so we don't have to fight B-Peak again. Okay, so we're not going to keep the truce much shorter. It's going to be 14 years, but this looks good to me. Return that. Take these. Yeah, I'm going to save just in case I've somehow screwed it up. We haven't reloaded any saves yet this game, so we're not save scumming as such. Just don't want to accidentally completely cock it up. Empire is 1 province stronger. Nice. I feel almost bad that as soon as they've got the 100 relations with them and got this mission, I want all this land for myself. Give me the money. Give me that, give me that, give me that. I could take land here to get adjacency to this guy in case this is where... Because I would like... They're already colonizing, which means even if we make them a subject... I feel like making this guy a subject would be good. New Andia is good. Ooh... Missionaries +1 and local goods produced. Is the local goods produced truly local? I forget. Because when we can establish it, right? Because this one gives local goods produced plus 0.02. So if we go here and we look at goods produced, We're not getting it. Okay, the goods produced is not local, but +1 missionary is pretty good. I obviously don't feel like I need missionaries right now, but I feel like that's going to change. It's there. You can see it on the trade map. Yeah, no, I see this, but this is giving us... This is giving +1 missionaries. Is it just the missionaries that it's good for, I guess? I don't think that goods produced is global, because otherwise we would already have a goods produced bonus here because we've got this temple here. Oh, the trade good modifier is fake to make it appear. I see what you're saying. Thank you. Yeah, I think I do want to yoink like this, just so we get adjacency to these guys. And then I think I want to make these guys my vassal. Or sorry, no, I want to full annex them, which gives me a colony without even having to do exploration. Which just seems funny, right? How much dev do you have? Can I tell that easily? They're called Aidende. So country overview is probably easiest. Yeah, Aidende. Am I just missing them? I don't see them here. Probably fairly low development. Did I just miss them? Oh, sorry, no, of course. No, I can see them. Oh, hang on, that means I can do this. Whoa, okay. Shouldn't that reveal their capital? If I can click on them? No, I have to click on one of their provinces. Does that mean they have a province, like, somewhere over here that I could click on? They must have a province I can see if I can see them. At least that's my understanding. Maybe that's been changed in the mod. Anyway, I like the idea of getting a colony. So yeah, I think I'm going to take Mist Spear, or maybe I should take this for the missionary. I mean, I don't feel the need to have a missionary right now. I'm not going to take it right now. I'm going to take Mist Spear because it's lower dev, and I'm worried about my aggressive expansion, especially because we're just about to do another big war against them. So we'll do that. Good. And we can expend the iron mines with the Lorrainian money. Sorry, the Laurent money. Beautiful. Unlocks Steelblood Barons. You get Wexand in West Shields. Nice. And estate privilege can be upgraded further. Boom. That was expensive. And now cooperating with this, we need, yeah, 500 quid, and we need them to love us even more than they already do. Cool. So this is now, yeah, upgraded. Good stuff. Did that remove? Oh no, the coal's in Iron Hill, not here. Okay. You can seize land already. Great. Please do. And merchant guilds. Let's take a look at this new thing. Probably at the bottom of the list, isn't it? Seablood Barons. 5% crown land, which is not ideal. And do we have room for this influence? 76, trending to 55. It's close. We're 5% over with this. Is that with any modifiers that are temporary? Not really. 2 diet summons we always do. Halves the development cost penalty for iron. Provinces with iron in mountains, highlands, and hills. It's not that good. I mean, it's pretty good. I don't develop as much as I should. How bad is the penalty? So it's basically 12.5% cheaper development, but in a quite specific terrain type. And not only in quite a specific terrain type, but only in places with iron. I guess once I start taking over like dwarven holds and things, they probably like all make iron and stuff. But yeah, I am going to do it because it seems cool. It's going to hurt my whatchamacallit, a crown land even more. Okay, but we have now, yes, we just need the 100 opinion. Okay, we can do this. I believe in us. We just need to get these guys to 100 opinion. Now, they are not pleased with the way that we've been running things. I guess that's a good point, yeah. Iron provinces are much more likely to be hills. Because, you know, it just makes sense. Mine and hills, right? At least that kind of thematically makes sense. I don't know if that scientifically makes any sense, but... Okay, so who else? Oh god, it's you guys too? Oh no. That's not ideal. That's not ideal. We need 100 opinion with this guy. We really need to spend some time not taking any aggressive expansion to get that through. Oh dear. Okay, do I core all this or do I do something else with it? Well, I can't do this yet. Why? Oh yeah, because these guys I need opinion with as well. Okay, come back from this. This is the Defender of Anbennar. I really want it because if we get that, we can also. Well, we don't have the legitimacy for this anyway. So there's no tearing hurry. It is nice to reform progress growth for 30 years, and then this improve relations and imperial growth modifier forever. This is all amazing, but we just have to be really careful about aggressive expansion in this part of the world. In other news, I think I'm going to do more conquest in the south here. Right, okay. We need 100 opinion with 3 guys over here. That's doable. It's eminently doable. Hello, buddy. Have a gift. Have a nice big gift. That brings us to 2. 1. Check again. Oh, 150 opinion. Crap. Higher than I thought. These guys like us because we turned provinces, at least. Okay, well, I'll do another little temporary alliance with the Minarian Temple. Although, don't, because you're rivaled. Yeah, you're rival to both of these guys. Okay, so don't do that. I'll marry them. Can't. Temples can't marry. Yeah. I mean, you know. Theocracies can't marry. Admin tech. I don't think I'm saving admin points for anything. And it's got to be admin ideas. It simply has to be. The only other option would be religious, in case we're really scared of the Reformation, but I'm not yet. And if I'm wrong, hey ho. Admin with Diplo is not that good. What's autonomy though? We are struggling with autonomy because of all of our cultural minority group things. Can we switch this yet? We're already on it. Put more money into it? I'd rather not. Okay. Let's see what we can do here. So it's you, you, and you are the 3 that we're going for. Get this in just a few days. We're going to speed 4. I think I'm going to complete this mission and that'll be the last thing for today. Because it is midnight. You just cannot stop having rebels, huh? You got other men? They're just on the way home? Yeah, good. You lot, back to protecting. You know what I should probably do? I should probably build a bunch of ships. I should maybe put a, what do you call it? A sailing thing here. A impressment office. Ship costs down and just build all our ships out of here. Alright. So the other one we need to declare is this one, which is a retake core war, so it'll be really easy. Really low AE. What is it? 75% reduced? Yeah. Yeah, let's get our guys back over and do that one. Did I leave an army up here? I did. Whoops. South declared war on Lorraine. They declared independence. Yep. And Goward's helping in an independence war, which means they're not going to get almost any land. Oh. Couldn't have happened to a nicer guy. I did forget to core all this. So Miss Spear I'm going to keep myself. Oh, beauteous. Beauteous. Look at that stab. Now this land here. You can only grant land adjacent to a vassal. So I can't, unfortunately, give it to these guys. Hang on, why can't I grant province to you? Oh, just there aren't any. So I could sell them. If I didn't want to spend decorum, which I don't, I could sell them to Imperial members. What do you think? You want it? They want it. Yeah, this seems good. What's the downside? Don't think so. Release vassal? No, it needs to be in the Empire. If I release a vassal, they might accept coming into the Empire, or I could fight them to put them in, but there'd be a truce and things. Yeah, I mean, they'll pay good money. Wineport? Can you beat that bid? You cannot. They'll normally join? I don't know. The only reason anyone will join the Empire, as I understand it at the moment, is specifically if they are threatened. Because even with a friendly attitude and 100 opinion, they will not overcome the base minus 100. Oh, vassals will join the Empire. Oh, is that why this guy joined? How long has that been a thing? Maybe I might still sell it. Because that's like 750 ducats right there. It's a lot of money. You know, that's more than a year income for the whole country. Vassals always join. Well, okay. I haven't had to reload through one of these tests yet, so I'm not feeling too bad about it, but I am going to save before I try it. Let's try that. Because I would love to learn. Is this a base game mechanic? Is that a change, or has that always been the same? The HRE join mechanics have changed so many times. I've made 3 different infographics on how the HRE mechanics work. It's you, isn't it? Yeah. I've made 3 different infographics for Reddit to explain how vassal joining works. Yep, they joined. Nice. That works. Jolly good. Thank you for the tip, chat. I greatly appreciate it. That makes my life much easier. Vassals won't join if they have too much dev, otherwise they will. And presumably they also need the adjacency. Oh no, actually, I'm not sure they do, because this guy joined. Oh no, he would have had adjacency across this bay. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, it can get... This is going to be annoying to defend, so I'm just going to crank the autonomy there. Okay, right. So we're looking for this Wine Lord's thing. Let's see. Got a bit more with you. Probably do it with Influence Nation. Have loans to repay first. Oh, they're going to get me. These geezers are going to get their loan back just so I can influence nations. That's funny. Do that on both of them. And then a little bit of improved relations. Maybe a little bit of transferred trade. Should be enough. Laurent has been eclipsed. Yeah, and there we go. We definitely didn't need to humiliate. Back up at 100% already. Good stuff. Trade favors. No. I refuse. But I'll trade favors with you. Sometimes life's not fair. Oh yeah, B-Peak. That's who I'm not allied to or connected to anymore. That's why I had a Diplo slot. I think I'm okay with that. We're holding the election down just fine. As long as we're not fighting B-Peak, I think I'm okay with not necessarily being allied to them. They're not the strongest. They're not bad by any stretch, don't get me wrong, but these guys are... Any better maneuver? Not much, no. Don't want to declare that war because I just want to make sure we get this locked down first. So you... I don't care about your opinion after this. It will cost me 10 prestige to do this switcheroo, but I could just marry them and then break it straight after. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, hey, we got a console out of it. Nice. And you have another 5 to improve. So that'll be good. We also have some free diplomats. Let's get our relations up with our new subject. Stalin could do with topping off. As could you. Fine. So that should be enough. Mission complete? No? Ah. Why not? We need 100 admin power. Bollocks. Didn't know about that. Okay. I mean, I'm sure I knew at various points, but... Well, I mean... Knows an interesting word. It's an interesting word, isn't it? JTB? Any JTB enjoyers? Anyway. Well, I guess I'll keep working on these border guys. We're 100 away. Semi-monstrous minus 50 is problematic. Anyone good want to give me trade power? No one? Ah, because of the number already transferring, which includes vassals, which is nonsense. Oh, I did the wrong one on you. It really, really shouldn't include vassals. Unfortunately, I think it's hard-coded as well, so... These guys are just slowly dying, I know. I'm not going to do anything about it. You want to marry me? No. I need the legitimacy. Yeah, don't forget that. Okay. Land technology useless. No, it isn't. And then it just somehow isn't. Laurent has a succession crisis. I thought it said they would marry us then. They're 45. That would be funny, right? If we improve relations 100, they would flip probably threatened or friendly. And then we could marry them. And we could get the PU. And then we could unite the crowns. Which would be funny. It would be funny. There are new traditions in it for us. It'd be funny. But I think I'm gonna stick with the plan. I think we're gonna crush them via the mission tree. I mean, the mission tree is kind of not even needed. Just these guys getting independent is gonna crush them enough. But still, all right. Claims on this guy because I'm worried about what they're doing overseas, and I'm gonna step it. Basically, we'll see. Form was made for another patch. Yeah, fair enough. Can we do this, by the way, if we don't have them in a union? If they don't exist? No. Laurent has to exist for us to be able to do this. You can't just conquer them and then do it. Fair enough. There has to be less than 1,000. What was it? It was Aragon, wasn't it? To annex Aragon, they had to have a... There used to be a province limit that they could have. Oh, Jesus, sorry, half past. I should really go to bed, but I really want to complete this mission. One more month of admin. All right, now it's doable. Yes, Anbennar Winery. By bringing Wine Bay under Imperial control, sorry, Wine Bay, not Winery, we gain a dominance over Laurent by controlling the main trade artery of Lencanor, which I think is this peninsula. The monarchy of Laurent will soon grow weak enough to destroy in a single war. We get wine made in Butcher's Field and at Bissan. The price of wine goes up. Whoa. By 50% for 50 years. That's pretty cool. And yeah, global trade power and trade steering, which is not that good. But the core plus claims certainly is. Nice. And now, hey, whoever married that family, kill them. Because we don't want that relation anymore. I like to think that's what you're doing. That's why it costs stability. People are kind of outraged that you break a royal marriage by just executing a member of the royal family. It's like how disinheriting an heir is definitely just drowning them. Hey, I'd like some more trust, please. We could do this war, but I really need to not cause aggressive expansion over on this side of the map. It's taking only 4 a year. It's going to take 10 years, and even then they're at minus 50. Would you accept vassalization? No, because they have this tributary subject. Nuts. Nuts, indeed. Alright, more claims on the Magisterium. Could upgrade centers of trade. Yeah, do I need the money for anything else? I do, right, for this? Yeah. The 500 ducats for this. And then this gives us the attack on Goward, which we would like to do while they're busy sieging, ideally. So, we need Telegraph up to 200 opinion. Let's work on that. Man, they would accept vassalization too. Maybe I do that because we're going to give them a whole bunch of land, right? When we do this. Because they need to own a bunch of land for this to work. They don't need to be independent, right? No. Okay. Does this need to be independent? No. Ah, it does say has to be allied with Wex. Is a subject allied according to EU4 code? I don't know. I just don't know. Yeah, so they get the Goward area. You cede the Goward area to them, which I would prefer doing if they were a capital. It does not count. Okay, so we need to stay allied to them to get this one done, but we could then vassalize them and do this one with no problem. I think that would work. Yeah, so why is vassalizing so easy for us at the moment? The different government ranks definitely makes it easier. Normally, as a member of the HRE, you're locked to Duke level, which removes the 20 points difference in government ranks. I think, is there an exception if you're Prussia, because of the whole King in Prussia, King of Prussia thing? And the because the Archduchy doesn't, as I understand, as I recall, doesn't make you an empire. It just gives you some of the bonuses of an empire, I think. Maybe they changed that, though. They might want to change that. But, yeah. You're going to do a King in Wex thing? Nice. Nice. Yeah, okay. So we complete this mission, then we vassalize them, then we do this. Meaning that when we give them the... we cede them the Goward area, it's still actually under our control. Seems fun to me. There will be blood. Yes, I'm not surprised you're going to be going against Lawrence in a war of aggression. They got 3,000 troops defending a once great empire. All princes of Duke electors can become kingdom rank. The emperor is automatically emperor. Thank you. I appreciate it. I think, is that a mod thing or is that a vanilla change? Because it definitely used to be the case that Austria was locked, even as emperor, to being a duchy. So, sorry, to being a duchy rank. At least I'm pretty confident that was a thing. Get that, and now the gift. The gift has to be big. No, just sent gift. Cool. Improve relations should coast us the rest of the way on actual opinion. Oh, I choose the Magisterium's up already. Oh. I'm not going to be able to stop myself. I'm simply not going to be able to stop myself from attacking the Magisterium and taking their land and causing aggressive expansion. There's nothing that can be done. There's simply nothing that can be done. Pretty sure electors have been able to be kingdoms like this forever. Yeah, sorry, you're right about electors. That's why it was so important as Austria to always try and get an elector in a PU so you could get their electorship off them. I'm pretty confident that that was the thing. All right, one more tick. In fact, and we can offer military access to speed things along. Cooperate with Vanbury. Yeah, so that should work. We complete the mission. Sorry, I think I kept my recording paused while I did that. It's my bad. We complete the mission. Oh yeah, and it has the new Steelbud Barons one. Every 3 units of iron gives you less shock damage received. That's so cool. Who's it for? Burgers Estates. Crap. Burgers right now have more influence than royalty. It's not ideal. Oh yeah, I was meant to build a barracks. We'll get on that. Oh, it adds it to the Steelbud Barons one, the one we already have. Nice. Very cool. Is that right? Did it say that? Yeah. Minus 0.5 structure for every 3 units of iron. That modifier doesn't show here. I guess. It shows here. Yeah, 2% shock damage received. Nice. Very cool. Very cool indeed. National decision. Refresh scaling. Ah, okay. So we'll press that every so often. How much do these cost again? 1,000 ducats, that's right. No, sorry, they cost 750. You just have to have 1,000. Yeah, well, I'll keep all those as active. Cool, cool, cool. Yeah, alright, let's keep going. No, let's not keep going. I should really go to bed. Okay, so I don't forget, let's declare this war. I don't think it much matters which the war goal is. We're going to occupy both before we end the war anyway. We should pay the men, huh? Send them in. Send them in. Where'd my other army go? Oh, there it is. Send them up. Good stuff. You don't have to refresh it manually. It's just if you need that extra in a specific month. Oh, okay. Canny. Canny. Alright, well, there ends a wonderful day of Anbennar. Wex's dominance grows dramatically throughout the Empire. We still have 49 princes. Sorry, no, not 49 princes. 67 member states. Pretty high. Pretty high number. The election is locked down. We're rapidly approaching the Dove tax, which is okay. I mostly like it because we're going to get the Diplo rep. And the permanent imperial authority from free cities is pretty nice. Unfortunately, we need one more. Right now, we're getting 0.055, I believe. And then it's... I think we can go to this as soon as we have the permanent parliament. Yeah. Core creation cost down. Curtail the estates, which just gives you a nice growth bonus. Can you take this and this, by the way? I forget. Do you lock into one tree? Yeah, we don't need these. Although, we might want... this? You do lock in, yeah. I've still never gone down this path, by the way, except when testing it, which was when I realized that when you did this, the localization on the event that fired and the localization on the CB was all broken, because everybody, and this was like 6 months after the DLC came out, and I had never seen the bug reported, because nobody goes this path. Anyway, but yeah, we're going to go this way. This was years ago, of course, when they first implemented decentralization. So we've got to get to abolish. And abolishing the electorate, this gives you a religious, automatically sets your religion, right? I think. Because this one... It doesn't say it here, though. Doesn't it normally say it? Interesting. But anyway, so we're only 5 away from abolish the elections. And as soon as you abolish the elections, it's GG. The empire is yours. No question. Religious spoilers? Right, yeah, good point. Don't tell me. As soon as you get this, it's game over, because you just offer vassalization to everybody, and then everyone except the largest few join. And, you basically have the vassals form before you click this button. And I will check. I can also just ask, I guess, but I will also check whether clicking this button gives any new interesting modifiers or mission trees or whatever. But from a pure strength perspective, it's almost always best to stay revoking the privilegier. So it sets religious peace rather than dominant faith. Okay, interesting. Yeah, that is vanilla, isn't it? No Anbennar content for this. Yeah, so we're probably not going to unify Anbennar. There usually isn't a good reason. The only reason I do it in M&T, I say do it as if I've done it many times. So 2 times I've ever done it. It's just because the performance dies. But, yeah. Anyway, not quite done with you, Twitch, but YouTube, thank you so very much for watching. This was a long episode. I know my energy levels have been dropping, but I didn't want to go to bed because it's EU4. It's the game that makes me do that. But thanks for watching. I'll see you next one.